Love and monsters are recurring themes in Guillermo's storytelling. What is perhaps unique about this version, this iteration of that story?
Well, I mean, his monsters generally have some pathos, but I think in this case, they're not always the love interest. So there was that, and also, the question is really who is the monster? Is the fish the monster, or is Strickland the monster? I think some of that, as Guillermo's worldview, has evolved, and his humanity, has evolved over the last several years. He sees, degrees of nuance in all of those things. So I think it's just a little more nuanced as he does every film.
I think at the heart of this story is really a beautiful triangle between Doug as our creature and then the love from Sally and the hate from Michael. Can you talk a little bit about those three actors and the crucial importance of having them involved, particularly Doug, I guess, in the suit?
Well, again, the fact that Sally and Doug, neither of them speak a word in the whole film, and so your romantic leads don't speak in the entire movie. It's quite a challenge. And, Michael, with Michael's character, he does bring pathos to essentially a pretty evil guy. Like, he's got a story, and he's got, something that he wants to do, and he's just a working guy who's trying to get to the bottom of things. So, he gives it some heart. He's not just a one-dimensional monster.
And of course, as fans, we love and adore Guillermo. As someone who has the privilege of working with him, can you articulate for you what is so unique about his vision as a storyteller?
Well, it's just that it's his. He has a particular... You watch this movie, you watch any of Guillermo's movies, and it's a Guillermo movie. It's got his fingerprints all over it. And whether that's, the monsters or the camera moves or the, various color palettes or the rhythm or the takeaway, it's Guillermo. So that's it. It's just being able to be a part of something, where the creator has such a unique and identifiable voice. You don't want to let him down. You want to execute the vision as beautifully as possible. And, every day we had, it's a period movie, and there's lots of music and film clips. And, there were a lot of challenges, but mostly it's just to execute the vision as best we can. There's a lot of rain in the movie, and I don't know if you know, but, we shot at these sand piles where the wind blew up and, got sand in all the cameras like you're out in the Sahara Desert. So there were no shortage of location issues, but we actually did quite a bit of it in the studio where, he likes to have the control, lighting control, and, the camera's moving a lot in this film. So, again, he's very deliberate. There's nothing really arbitrary. So the fact that he can explain exactly what he wants at the beginning gives somebody like me the ability to, plan and, knowing what he wants instead of having to be ready for anything.